This is why you can't trust every study by Smugalana. First of all, Smugalana is a great creator. Let's put that first and foremost. And the study says men needs to lower their standards on dating apps. New study shows. Yo, I'm sorry, but it's the opposite. Y'all niggas need to pick that shit up. Pick it up. Yo. There is some people that ridicule men for not wanting the woman to be obese. I'm sorry to tell you, but most people for a partner do not want their woman to be obese. It just is how it is. Like, I don't know how you're gonna shame a guy for having standards, like the most basic of standards. It's insane. Um, like, oh, you want your woman to be loyal? No, that's insane. But like, if I want my man to be 6 foot, 8 figures, jacked as hell, 8 pack, that's just me. That's just me being an independent woman boss babe. It's insane. Like people are actually just crazy. Now obviously it's not all women. It's not like that are like this, but it's a lot of them. And the fact that it says men of all people need to lower their standards on dating apps. Ooh, that's definitely something. Anyways, let's get into the video.
And I thought it was really funny.
Let's get into it
Men
now.
need to lower their standards on dating apps, a new study shows. Okay, this is pretty recent. This isn't from years ago, chat. Keep that in mind.
July
Not wrong.
26th. That's basically from 15 days ago. Yeah, 15 days ago.
Hear me out. Men
As I'm
are
recording
going
this
to
anyway.
have to lower their standards. We just talked about the little taste stuff, chat. You're going to have to lower your standards, fellas. Do you want to know why? Because
Why?
the girls you meet will have OnlyFans.
Oh my god. No, I actually hate that. Oh, dude, I hate that's a thing though. Dude. That's why people travel to other countries now. That's why there's even a term called passport bros. You find it funny how there's a term called passport bros, but not like an opposite term of that. You don't find that weird that like men have a problem with women in America, so they literally choose and for like to actually date someone across the country, and then actually more times happier. You don't find that a bit weird? Nope, nobody finds that weird. Oh, okay.
That's why. You're just gonna have to get used to that or be single forever, you frickin' chud. Yeah, go back to chud warts.
But now the fact that there's so much fucking OnlyFans people models quote unquote now, so stupid. It's actually so stupid.
I'm curious what this is going to say because my initial thoughts don't really compute or understand this. Like we watched the videos about dating apps before.
And also, sorry for not letting her talk, but shoot, if she's making $1 million a month or whatever, and she like doesn't have sex with other guys, I would consider it. Maybe. Maybe. Not really, but maybe. But the thing is, like, number one, that's in the top 0.001% of like OnlyFans models or something like that. So yeah, you feel me? It's insane. And the fact that people think that is an actual job that will give you a lot of money is truly you're crazy. In my opinion.
Women get way more matches than men do.
Yeah.
It's literally like 10 to 1, isn't it? It's
Somewhere
close to
around
10 to 1. Would this not indicate that men have lower standards and will match way more with women? Way more than women?
No, actually, you know what the logic's probably gonna be? Um, because men don't match a lot, that means that it's because they just don't like they just have such high standards that like, you know, they just can't match with that much people. Actually, insanity. That if someone argues something similar to that, that's just I think that's just delusion in my opinion. But I don't know.
Then the other way around. Like my retard senses are tingling, chat. It's an opinion piece for the New York Post. Like let's see what they have to say. There's been a long theory that on dating apps, 80% of women are pursuing the top 20% of men, but new research reveals it's actually fellas who are aiming too high when swiping for love.
Anyone who like uses terminology such as this and isn't very descriptive, I feel like why is it fellas instead of just men? I feel like anyone that you like, I feel like I just don't trust the website as much anyway. Am I crazy for that? I might be crazy for that.
International researchers analyzed the behaviors of almost 3,000 heterosexual users of a Czech. Wait, what?
What is that?
Users of a Czech dating app. Only 3,000! With their findings published earlier this week in the PLOS One journal. Men tended to express interest in.
So isn't isn't it a good standard for studying something like this, like 10,000 at the minimum? Am I crazy for that? I think it is.
Women who were more desirable than themselves, while women typically pursued men of more similar desirability.
So, see, the problem with this is like, because of how society is, a lot of men don't have a good sense of self-worth, and a lot of women are delusional. So when you say similar desirability, is it of women that are delusional and think they deserve a 6'5" basketball player that is a professional basketball player and is a millionaire? You talking about those types of women, even though they're a normal woman? You talking about those people, or what? Because I'm just curious.
This author wrote 3 sentences total and already outed himself as a retard. Please, please, do not tell me this entire article and all of your conclusions are going to be based off of a Czech dating app.
Trust it.
For those that don't know, the Czech Republic is like a country in middle of Central Europe. I think it's like below Germany or something, right? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, a dating app in the country of Central Europe that likely has.
Yeah, essentially, but it equates to also America. Like, you don't think different countries like this with different cultures and like different standards and everything. You don't think it equates the same? What? No, no, no. Of course it does. Of course it does.
Has a vastly different culture from the United States. And then you extrapolated that to generalize the entirety of the West to tell men they need to lower their standards? Like,
yes, sir. I didn't even catch this. I thought this was like a name of a website, like a name of like if it was like a version of Tinder or something, but like a different. I didn't even know that because I'm stupid when it comes to geography. I just don't got it.
Please, please, do not tell me that's what we did. Please tell me there's more to it than that. How are you ranking this desirability by
exactly? How are you ranking that? That's what I'm asking myself. How the fuck are you ranking that? Yo,
like what? Awful research. No, truly. To classify how desirable each user was, researchers counted the number of swipes they received from other people on the app.
You are so retarded. Women, on average, just get more swipes because men are more desperate. On average. Almost in every country, I think. So I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, yeah. That's how you can classify. W ways of classification on desirability. Yeah.
There were more male users. Yeah, no shit.
Really?
Meaning that female users generally ranked more highly in this hierarchy. Despite being spoiled for choice, the research revealed that women sometimes chose slightly less desirable partners on average. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Oh my god, this is like
This
actually
is actually just retarded. No, this actually is so stupid. It shows slightly less desirable partners on average. Again, how do you define this desirability? Is it because if it's because of how the numbers are, this is already stupid. This is the most stupid study I think I've ever seen, or at least one of them. Like, bro, because there are more male users, female users ranked higher in this hierarchy. That already is just a bad way to tell that this is a terrible study.
ridiculous. However, the study showed that successful matches tended to happen
'Cause of
between
course, there's gonna be more male users, but you have to somehow have it equate or something. You know what I'm saying?
people with similar levels of desirability. Thus, to avoid feeling frustrated and rejected when using dating apps, the research suggests that men should be realistic about their own desirability and not attempt to date out of their league.
Okay, so first of all, okay, hold on. First and foremost, for anyone watching this, in my opinion at least, there is no such thing as leagues. Um, Now, depending on how your standards are, people may call you delusional for your standards, or you are setting way too high standards. But most men do not have really high standards. They really don't. A lot of them just ask for loyalty, some modicum of fitness and health. If you not be a fucking obese dumbass, not if you're obese, you're not a dumbass, but like I'm saying an obese person that like literally thinks, oh, I deserve 6'5" fit man with like 8 figures or whatever. That's what I mean by that. Um, and just literally like I'm trying to say, most men, their standards are on the bottom. Good hell. I'm not saying mine are. No. But I'm saying most guys I know like their standards are down here, buddy. You need to pick them up. Um, it's just crazy to me. Yeah.
Shoot, dude. Chat, I'm gonna fucking lose it, man. They literally admit that there are more male users. What? Maybe this one dating app is different, chat. Maybe this one isn't this extreme, but we watched multiple videos. Like, I mean, like, probably 10 plus. Read.
Oh shit, you can't even see it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh fuck. I'll go back. I'll go back. My bad. My bad.
Male users. What? Maybe this one dating app is different, chat. Maybe this one isn't this extreme, but we watched multiple videos. Like, I mean, like, probably 10 plus. Read multiple, and then multiple articles too. Generally, the male user base of dating apps outnumber women by minimum, like minimum double, but
Yeah.
more often than not, it's 3 to 5 times higher.
Dude, what? 3 to 5, dude. This is why I don't agree with dating apps whatsoever. It's crazy. Hey, if you want to online date, you can online date. That's up to you. I'm not controlling you. And a lot of people actually find happiness in online dating, especially using stuff like Discord. I know of my friend that literally got married because of Discord, essentially, because he met his girl off Discord. Um, Crazy, but yeah. But um, using dating apps like this, like Tinder and everything, good luck. Good luck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If Of course, it's scary, especially now because people might call you a creep. They might accuse you of false allegation. But I truly highly recommend for you to probably court approach someone just out and about, like at the gym or something, or like a cafe, not at a bar. Do not go to bars looking for a woman. Don't do that. It's just a terrible idea. In my opinion, it's truly just a terrible idea because if they constantly go to bars and clubs, do you really want someone like that? Like maybe for short term, but like if they constantly are like that, they're most likely are seeking attention and everything. And I don't see why you would ever want that. To for someone to seek attention, um, in other people rather than in you. You feel me? But yeah. Um. Anyways, continue on with the video.
No cap. No cap on a stack. And the amount of matches that women get versus men is 10 times higher. This is already stupid. I'm already pissed off. I'm mad. I'm molding. This is dumb as shit. Yeah, and 3,000 years is such a small pool for statistics. I'm not even talking about that point yet. This is so fucking dumb. And it's framed.
That's why I've never even signed up for any dating apps or anything. I had one on my phone. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of too retarded to be able to sign up. It was too confusing. Like I forget which one it was. I don't know, but it was like it was too confusing. She might have been grinding. No, I'm kidding.
Aimed in such a disingenuous manner. I'm genuinely gonna call bullshit. I think the research guy, or the guy that did this research, or is writing this article, is citing this, is probably retarded. I think the author is retarded.
Yeah.
We have watched so many videos about how men in the West, how women in the West are girl bosses, and it's always 4s and 5s shooting for men that are 8, 9s, and 10s.
Yeah.
It never swings the other way because, as the author fucking said...
But they... No. Wait, hold on. Let me finish.
Himself, women are spoiled. They are spoiled for choice. If you have 50 guys matching you and 80% of them are 5s and 20% are above 8s, I promise you none of these women are choosing dudes below 8.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean they're spoiled because, like, you know, they just have really high standards or whatever. No. That just means, like, women are such queens and everything, and just like deserve it. They deserve it, guys. And honestly, like, men should they should just drop their standards, even though, like, you know, they're not like 4s and 5s aren't at the same desirability on these apps as like men who have 4s and 5s and the same, literally same level. No. It's just because she's a queen, though. Like, you know, you feel me?
Are you fucking kidding me? When he says, oh, they chose someone slightly below them on desirability, it's because every woman is a 10. Because they use this retarded fucking desirability system and then choosing a guy who's insanely attractive but only gets an 8. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Yep.
Yeah, a 10, yeah.
When she says 10, no, she doesn't mean every woman's a 10. Like, oh my gosh, every girl is so fine. Every woman's a... No. Everyone knows every woman is not a 10. If you think every woman's a 10, you feel like you're just fucking delusional. But, what she means is basically because of how separated in popular disparity, like having men having such more higher people on the app compared to women. Every woman is seen as a 10 because a lot of men just go for what they can get, not for what they actually want. I think that's what she's getting at, basically.
Dudes below 7 don't even exist for women on these apps? Exactly. What does it even mean by desirability? If desirability depends on the amount of swipes, does it mean that men swipe most on women and women swipe only on a few men? Yes, exactly, because they get bombarded with a bunch of men that match with them because they don't have a choice. They just want to, like, you know, try and get their numbers up. This is so dumb. Our research on a Czech online dating app shows that while men often aim high when choosing whom to contact, successful matches tend to happen between people with similar levels of desirability. Again, such a vague statement.
Yeah, such a vague
This pattern is largely the result of rejection rather than initial preference for similarity.
This is basically also saying that a lot of men are just egotistical or narcissistic, and just want everyone that is above them in, like, social class or whatever, or social standard, I guess, or you feel me? When that is simply most of the case not true, and it's in fact the other way around. So yeah, it's just crazy.
The successful matching outcomes tend to align more closely with women's preferences than with men's. This likely reflects women's stronger position in the online dating market as men outnumber women and are often expected to make the first move. Dude.
And they think that this is fair. They think that I feel like anyone who agrees with this, like person being like men need to lower their standards because of this though, that's just crazy. Like nah, dude, no.
Dude, I hate this article. It's made me irrationally angry. You will never ever see a publication that says women need to lower their standards, because
Yeah.
no, of course not. They're always told to be girl bosses and demand a man that is over and above their desires. Doesn't matter.
You don't agree with women being girl bosses, man? They just want to be nice girl bosses, and they always want someone above them with more money and better looks or similar looks to them. Always. Which if you are actually at a level of attractiveness or whatever, sure you can do what the fuck you want. But these people, you think most of these people are? I don't really think so.
If you're fat, stupid, unemployed, have 10 kids and OnlyFans or whatever,
Yeah.
you're encouraged to go after 10 out of 10 guys.
Yeah.
But if you're a man, you gotta slow your roll, buddy. You
Crazy.
gotta lower your standards there, pal.
It's actually insane. Oh, by the way, no, she's not joking about with the kids thing. I did a video, I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something, literally talking about this idiotic woman being like, "Oh, my man has to make like 250,000, have multiple apartments, sorry, multiple properties. I think it was like 6 foot, um, and like spoil me. Oh, by the way, she had, I think it was 3 kids. Um, she was, I'll be real, fat people have a less sense of desirability on most people. So I'm just gonna say that she was that fat. Um, I don't really know any people that would find her attractive, in my opinion. Um, and she was probably, I think, like 30 or something or older. Oh, but she wanted a 6 foot, multiple property owner, rich man. Um, yeah, it's crazy. I'll probably link this video in a card or something somewhere around this video. But yeah, crazy. Anyways, let's keep going.
And all the women that are 4s and 5s and often unemployed are demanding you make 6 figures and go to the gym daily and have a massive fat cock.
Yep.
Prove me wrong. Literally, I've seen it. You're not wrong. I know I'm not. Yeah, the T-App girls. The T-App literally proved it. The women that do this, they are the ones that fucking bitch about you.
If it's someone like this, why would they want someone that is unemployed, fat, ugly, unintelligent, that has children? Or doesn't have children, even if they don't have children? Why would someone that goes to the gym every day, works on themselves consistently, makes like 6 figures or whatever, it has a very good social circle and everything. Why would they want someone that is how I just described? It doesn't make sense. It truly doesn't.
The methodology is retarded. They're ranking women as more desirable because they got 100 swipes and men less desirable because they get 10 swipes. So no matter who is matching who, it will always look like women are dating downwards. Yes, that's how stats work. These people unironically don't know how statistics work. I hate it. As someone who studied statistics in college, unfortunately, I am subject to reading this shit on how people frame numbers and then try to like extrapolate false narratives out of fucking data that also doesn't fucking affect us. How many people in New York are from the Czech Republic? The Czech Republic doesn't represent people in America.
I love how mad she's getting, but nah, dude. The Czech Republic. it represents everybody in America. I don't know what she's talking about. Me like shoot. Czech Republic honestly, the Czech Republic might even be better for real. Like they just have another level of dating. Like they have better dating standards. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
What? Like, hold on.
I would never say
What
that.
is the
But I'm not.
distribution of race in Czech Republic 2024? The majority of the population identifies as Czech. The other significant, 90.4%, 9.25 million people, and then the rest are random ethnic groups, including Moravians, Slovaks, Romanians, Sicilians, Poles, Germans, Ukrainians, and Vietnamese. While the Czech Republic is generally considered ethnically homogenous, urban centers like Prague are becoming more racially diverse. And it's a sample size of 3,000 people.
What the
This
hell?
is so stupid.
That's
and then
crazy.
they make this article and like, oh my god, you should really lower your standards. Oh my god. This study shows, like this study of like who? No offense, Czech Republic, awesome, but like holy shit.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the articles state that the numbers are pretty close, and even in the United States. No, I finished the thing, but like, it's just so cringe. I hate this. I hate it when people misframe and misuse data to push a narrative.
Because I feel, especially because I feel like they know what they're doing. I feel like they straight up just know what they're doing, and yet they still consider, oh yeah, men need to lower their standards because quite literally they give reasons to why it is like this, but then they still say, oh, men need to lower their standards. It looks like rage bait. Like this shit looks like rage bait to me. Like actually, like oh, I know like men oftentimes are more desperate to actually have a partner because like um like self-worth being lower in men and also like 10 times as much men are on these dating apps and everything. Oh, but like women are more desirable just because of that. No, I don't really think that's how it works, buddy. uh, I might be wrong, but I don't really think that's how it works, so
It's not even like, oh, we maybe misinterpreted the data. They quite literally took data and just completely misinterpreted on purpose. It's crazy. And presented as fact.
yeah.
Yeah, men need to lower their standards on
Like need to, not should, need to. Yeah, yeah.
dating apps. Like, okay. Says who? Oh, the Czech Republic with a study of 3,000 people. Okay. Yeah, whatever you say, sweetheart. Study doesn't even show that men have high expectations. Men just swipe most women because they have lower standards. Women are pickier and thus men are less desirable. It literally proves that women have higher standards. Yes, but we don't want to frame it that way because that will make all the 6 women that read the New York Post unironically feel bad when
Yeah.
they open up their New York Post app on their phone and then they cry themselves to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'll be completely transparent with you guys. I don't care if you work out or like, as long as you're relatively healthy, if you're really, really smart, I can forgive you for not having like a fucking 6-pack, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be real. Um, a lot of women, they don't care about a 6 pack. I'm not saying women don't, because there are some women like that, but a lot of women they really don't. And I feel like a lot of women that actually do care about it are shallow, unless if they also like go to the gym consistently, like extremely consistently, and then they probably just want someone that is like stronger or bigger than them, because that is how it is at that point. But like, yeah, a lot of them do not care.
I feel like that should be the standard for everyone. Like, you gotta
Yeah,
balance it out. Maybe she's really good at cooking, but she's not like, she's not a fucking supermodel. Maybe she has a butterface. I don't fucking know. I know
bro. If she's really good at cooking, oh, it's raps. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Like, it's truly just raps at that point. Like, I don't see the reason why you need like a supermodel or anything. Like, if she's extremely good at cooking, nah, it's just it's raps at that point. It's over.
girls out there that have butter faces, but they're just really nice people.
Hmm.
That's okay.
When you say butterface, what do you mean by butterface? Let me look this up because I'm still confused what she means by that. So yeah, let's say butterface. Oh, unattractive facial features. Okay, my bad, chat. I'm a bit retarded. She's pretty smart person. I'm not. So like, you feel me? Yeah.
Thanks, but you're not most women. You're right, I'm a man with a voice changer.
Yeah, yeah, for
The
real.
fuck is a butterface? How do I explain it? Their face isn't fantastic, but their body's alright. So it kind of evens out. Yeah, she's a nice body, but her face. Like, you put
So
her
she's like a 6 on average, but like she's really good at cooking or has like really good like she's really caring and like she cares for you and everything. But it's basically what she's saying.
paper bag over it. I know it's a derogatory thing to say. I'm
A
not
paper bag. Okay, okay, buddy.
saying it's a nice thing to say. I've met people like that. Yeah, it's a not nice thing to say, but I'm just saying that does happen. The thing is, people that use one dating app are not representative of the entire population of the country. Yeah, that too. I mean, like, again, there's just so many things wrong with it. If I presented this as a like a research proposal for a even like a hypothetical like throw to a professor in my statistics class from when I went to college, it would immediately get thrown out because it's like you're literally taking the population of a country that is not even remotely close to fucking America. Honestly, if you, it would have been more.
I think this would just be an F. You might be ridiculed in front of class. Not gonna lie, like straight up.
It would have been more accurate if they took a study from fucking Mexico and you lived in California or Texas or something, because at least there's like some sort of like interlapping like population, you know? Like, it would have been less retarded, genuinely. Or Canada, yeah, something like neighboring, you know? This is like from the Czech Republic of all places, like, jeez. If I used the phrase sometimes on average in a college essay, I would have been flunked out of school. Yeah, like, I feel like this is just such standard, like.
even in sorry, I didn't even mean to press on that. But even in high school, dude, if I had a similar class like this in high school, there were some teachers that I had that would quite literally probably make me stand up in front of the class and read the shit out in front of the class, and every person's laughing because of how stupid it is. But anyways, Smugalana, a great content creator. I'll leave this video, the original video, down in the description as always. But yeah, she's extremely funny, well, she's pretty smart. And yeah, smarter than me probably. Anyways, yeah, subscribe to me if you found this enjoyable, and subscribe to her because she's a pretty cool creator. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, peace.